Right, guys, we're getting ready for the 12-week summer weight loss challenge. So you've already started off your 5 days, hopefully. Now, I put up a post there about trying to stick to your calories tomorrow in the app. Now, there's going to be a couple of different things going on here. There's some people who didn't do the 5-day fast, right? Which was fine if it's not what you wanted to do. Now, I had recommended on that group that we start off after the weekend, that we start off this week with a 24-hour fast coming from tonight until tomorrow. Don't be doing that if you didn't do the 5-day fast, because it's quite a long fast. People doing 5-day intermittent fasting, taking 2 days with a certain amount of calories and then back into a long fast, that's fine because you're what we call fat adaptive. Your body's still in tune with it. It's not going to be as drastic getting straight on, because it's literally a 1 to 2 hour eating window. We don't want to be doing that just off the bat of not having done any fasting before, or not having done it in a very, very long while. Does that make sense? So if you did the 5-day fasting challenge last week, you stuck to your 1600 calories today, yesterday and today, then we want to go on then to a 24-hour fast or a 22-hour fast from now till tomorrow. If you didn't do the 5-day fasting challenge, guys, or you didn't do it properly, some of you started it, maybe you didn't finish it, whatever, tomorrow you're just under your calories, all right, because it will be a bit too severe. Remember, when we do this, we're trying to sort of balance out the excess calories we had coming in, but only if your body's fat adapted and ready to do it. Does that make sense? Right? So there's going to be 2 people starting this off. So tomorrow, if you're not doing the 24s, download your Nutracheck app. I'll put a link for it back up again. Whatever the calorie recommendations are for that app is the calories you will be using during this week, right? But it's important that we hit the protein target. So for women, it's minimum of 100 grams of protein. For men, minimum 150 to 160. That's your minimum target, guys. You have to hit that target. That's the only 2 things I'm really focusing on at the minute, is the number of calories and the number of protein. So when you do your check-ins, that's what I'll be looking for. I don't care about the fats. I don't care about the carbohydrates. I don't even care what the carbohydrates are made of. I don't even care if there's a bar of chocolate, a glass of wine, or whatever on there. As long as you stick to the calorie target, the protein number, all right? That's all we're focused on. Remember, we have 12 weeks here. There's no point in jumping in too restrictive, too soon, too deep, too fast. It's not sustainable. We have to create something that's maintainable over the next 3 weeks. We're still going to be dropping a lot of weight, but how do we make this as sustainable as possible? Does that makes sense? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post a wee quick video later on how do you send your things into me. How do we check in tomorrow night and every night? So every night from now on until the end of this 12 weeks, you will be checking in with me, and you'll be checking in on the group, right? So I'll do a wee sort of rough one, show you what that looks like, make a video of how you actually do that, and then you're going to do that every single night. This is where we set our accountability. I'll be able to see what you've eaten, and so will everybody else. That's the whole point of doing this in a group, guys, right? This is the whole benefit of a group community. Accountability, not just to me, not just to yourself, but everybody in a group. We're not going to let each other down. Simple as that. If you're struggling with anything, let me know. If you want some recipe ideas, you want to post up your meals so people can understand, see what they look like, put it up. Now, my recommendations here, guys, for this kind of sort of calorie target, what we want here is, again, remember, we have a goal. We have a short-term goal, we have a medium-term goal, and a long-term goal. Our short-term goals are daily goals that we want to make sure that we hit every day. We want to make sure we do our monthly target, and then we want to make sure we hit our 12-week target. All right, so we've got short-term, medium-term, and long-term goal setting. What we do now is we focus primarily on our short-term goals. So it's just 1 day at a time. That's all we want to focus on, hitting those 2 numbers. The best way to do this is to break your calories up into 4. So if you have, for example, say 1200 calories, 300, bang, done. Try and learn and teach yourself what meals fit into that, how much protein each one requires. And what you do is you go into your app, put in breakfast, put in whatever your protein source is going to be first. For example, eggs, 2 to 3 eggs. Put it in, how many calories does it come to, how many calories have you left. All right, whatever calories you've left, you can make up with a slice of toast, or a wee bit of cereal, whatever you want, as long as you don't pass that number. Lunch, what's my protein source? Is it going to be tuna? Is it going to be chicken? Whatever it is, add that in. Many calories does that come to? How many calories is left? What can I add in here with the calories is left? A wrap. Now, even if we say like a sandwich, right? Right, 2 slices of bread. oh, my calories went over, right, I'm only going to have one slice of bread. It's not about changing up too much. It's just about being smart with your portion size. Right, done now. Where's my protein? Chicken, fish, meat. What have I got? What else have I got on top of that? A couple of potatoes, a wee bit of gravy. Happy days, I've hit my target. For me, at this time of year especially, salads are great. Bung on the lettuce, fire as much as you can. Guys, on your app, we do not count vegetables and we do not count fruit. We don't count fruit or vegetables. I know fruit has calories, I know it's got sugar, but the way I look at it, the benefits that we get from it from a fibre point of view and a nutrient point of view, vitamins and minerals, go way outweigh those extra few calories that we might get. How many freaking bananas are you going to eat in a day? Do you know what I mean? I know some people think they can consume a lot of fruit. It's honestly, God, it's not that much, and it's much better for you. I would much rather you went over your calories slightly because you were consuming lots of good, healthy, natural food than to deprive yourself something. So in between your meals, if you're really peckish, grab a red apple, grab a banana, grab a mandarin orange, get it and eat it. Fantastic, great fibre, keeps that metabolism all working, because if you have a faster metabolic rate, because fiber's getting everything pushed through, the absorbability of your other nutrients is better, then you're actually going to end up burning more calories long term. Does that make sense? Rather than sacrifice to being, too anal with it, basically. So that's what we want to think about. So for me, salads work brilliant. I can pile on the lettuce, cucumber, all that stuff, vegetables, loads of broccoli, loads of cauliflower. Please remember, potatoes and carrots are not vegetables, they're roots. Remember, we have fruit, we have a vegetable, and we have a root. They're different things, they contain different things. For example, roots contain lots of starch, lots of carbohydrates. The plant is the vegetable and the fruit is sweet. All right, they all contain different things. A tomato is a fruit, it's not a vegetable. All right, a sweet pepper is a fruit, it's not a vegetable. I know we think it is, but it's not, because it grows as a fruit. Okay, so vegetables are as many as you want, fruits as well too, by the way, but the potatoes, things like carrots, root vegetables, they're very high in starch, so we have to add those into our carbohydrate content. All right, but everything else, whale away, put them in. And remember, we have got 4 here. So what I would be looking at, me personally, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a nighttime snack, which would be like some Greek yogurt, a scoopful of protein to still get me, because remember, if we're going to divide the meals up into 4, we're better dividing the protein up into 4. So that means you have 25 grams of protein in each one of those meals. Job done. A wee scoop of protein and along with your yogurt, happy days. Had nice and sweet, a wee bit of dark chocolate, some blueberries, remember blueberries are free, some raspberries, whack them in there, maybe a couple of strawberries, happy day, Bob your uncle, absolutely lovely. We're going to keep that consistent Monday to Friday. Consistency is the key here, folks. Consistency is what you need to be able to really nail this wheel. If you know what your meals are, it's very easy to track every single day, because there's nothing changes. It might be boring, I don't care. Here's where you have to ask yourself this question, right? Not boring foods, but consistently the same food for 12 weeks, or stay fat and unhappy with my body. Let me weigh these up. Which one am I going to go for 12 weeks, right? You gotta be you gotta be mature enough sometimes to turn around and go, oh, I'm getting bored with it. I don't care if you're getting bored, right? If you're getting bored and you're not putting much effort into actually making it not boring, or you don't actually really want the goal, do you? Right? You've got to ask yourself that, because you're still getting good food, you're still getting nutrients, you're still getting fed, you're still getting regular meals. Oh, I'm bored eating the same food. Watch now. Jesus Lord, I've eaten the same food for 30 fucking years. I don't care, because it helps me stay fit and healthy and strong. Sometimes I am going to be a wee bit blunt with you guys, because we're not children, right? We're not 5. We're grown adults. If we want a goal, it's up to you to do the job you got to do to get it. I'm here giving you all the tools that you will need. I am guaranteeing you success in this. But you got to guarantee me that you're going to put the effort in to get it. It's a two-way street here, guys, all right? So I'll post up a wee video shortly on how we check it. And remember, if you did the 5-day fast, we're going to do a 24-hour fast tonight. If you didn't, don't. Just go into your calories, because your body will be ready for it. It'll knock you for 6 tomorrow, and it'll really put you off starting off the week in a good foot. Does that make sense? All right, any questions, let me know, please. All right, have a good one.